What's good, guys? You already know who is this. I am Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today I would like to bring y'all the latest updates about my beautiful city, Cartagena, Colombia. And if y'all behind the screen don't want to lose any details about the current situation in my city, please stay with me. So let me just go ahead, let me just speak facts. So this intro won't take so long because a Gringo in Cartagena, Colombia got viral after he posted a video in the clock tower with the working girls acting like all these girls that were chasing him. You already know how is the game over there. You gotta pay to play over there, but he was flexing, acting like all these women were chasing him. Things like this only make difficult things for the next travelers that are coming to the city, because mayor and the government, they get mad about this and say that people like this only they be flexing and promoting their adult service in the city of Cartagena, Colombia. Let's speak about this. Let's jump in this article. Foreigner boasts about how women look at him in Cartagena and record a video. In the images, several citizens can be seen dazzled by the man who walked through the streets of La Heroica, showing off his appearance. There you can see a tall, dark-skinned man walking through the streets of Cartagena at night. What is striking is the way in which several women who pass him look at him and down. Despite the fact in the recent month case of overcharging tourists by some vendors in Cartagena had gone viral, this continued to be one of the cities preferred by foreigners. This, as a state by the government, is useful for the economic reactivation of the whole city, taking into account that the numbers of visitors from the other country has decreased, but in some cases the arrivals of citizens from another country can cause surprise in some residents, as was recorded in a video that went viral in the recent hours. Some users on social media point out that it was a tolerant zone because of the way the women in the images were dressed. However, the foreigner boasts about how he made an impression on the streets. Why is Cartagena so touristy? The capital of the department of Bolívar is a magnet for tourists due to a combination of factors that make it a unique and charming destination. It was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO due to the architectural treasure that transport visitors to colonial times. I will never understand why foreigners like to flex with working girls. I will never understand that part. They cute, they beautiful, they awesome, you know, they bad, they got a nice body, you know, nice ass, all of that. But they working girls at the end of the day. No matter what, you know what I mean? If they get out from that game, they will always carry that reputation that they were working girls before. So like I say, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, take out any credits from all these beautiful women, because, you know, all the women in the world, you know, they beautiful. Well, some of them, they got like a strange beauty, but, you know, they beautiful. So, but like I say, you know, all these girls, you know, like, I mean, they're working girls. I mean, like, especially myself, I wouldn't flex with a working girl, because, you know, like, this is something that I've been saying to you guys all the time. This is something that is not normal in the Colombian culture, like guys flexing working girls. What? Man, like, you can have the most awesome, beautiful woman, but if she's selling her body, you know, for a living, I mean, this is gonna take out a lot of credit. It's gonna take out a lot of points from her and from her beauty. Like I say, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not saying like, you know, like you know, I wouldn't like if I was, you know, single, I would hang out with them, all of that back, you know, like, I wouldn't take them serious. Like a lot of foreigners, you know, like, they've been dating, you know, hanging out with working girls. I mean, like, hanging out is cool, but dating a working girl, man, I mean, you gotta, I don't know. But like I say, I'm not trying to judge nobody, because like I say, I'm not perfect, and I'm no God, you know, to judge people. Only God, you know, can judge the humans. But, you know, please, I mean, flexing working girls, come on, man. Like, there is a lot of beautiful women for you to be flexing working girls, you know, like, and especially acting like, oh, you know, you think like people don't know, you know, what they do for a living and who they are. We know, like, you know, what they do for a living is sell pizza, you know, they work for Papa John's or Domino's in the old city, in the clock tower. So don't be flexing, acting like they chasing you, because they be chasing their dollars. They don't belong to nobody. They belong to you for 1 hour, for the whole night, but the next day they don't belong to nobody. So please, do a favor to yourself and stop flexing working girls, acting like they regular girls, like they work in the Éxito, in Carulla, all this sort of like they have a regular job when they don't. Like I say, I don't try to take out any credits from working girls, because a lot of these women, they're beautiful, and I wonder sometimes why, they've been doing their job, but I already know. I'm just, playing. I know what they're doing that job, you know what I mean? But like I say, don't be flexing acting like we don't know what they do for a living. But guys, please sit down, because I also have more information for y'all. Because unfortunately, in Cartagena, Colombia, a tourist died in a party bus, one of the most popular attractions in the city. So let's speak about this. Let's jump in this article. A tragedy in Cartagena. Walter Antonio Orozco, the tourist who died after falling from a party bus. The victim was identified as a Walter Antonio Orozco Gomez from Santa Rosa de Osos in Antioquia. According to sources, Walter toured the city with a great enthusiasm. Tuesday, September 10, the Antioquian businessman watched the match between Colombia and Argentina national teams, corresponding to the CONMEBOL qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup. After celebrating La Tricolor Sub-1 victory, Orozco climbed into a party car wearing the national team's jersey and was accompanied by several people. Although the details of what happened are not known, it has been reported that when passing near to the Botas Viejas monument in the Pie del Cerro sector, the businessman fell from the vehicle and suffered a strong blow to the head. The impact was so severe that he was immediately knocked unconscious. What did the mayor of Cartagena say after the tourist died in the van? Cartagena authorities are investigating whether the victim got into the van while intoxicated or whether he consumed alcohol in the vehicle. As the mayor's office prohibited several months ago, Mayor Dometo Bay on his social network X spoke about this incident and confirmed that the van involved has already been identified and is being investigated. Investigations are on the way, and if it's proven that this is what happened and he consumed alcohol in the car, the full weight of the law will fall on those involved, the president added. In addition to this report that if the driver is identified as having a low alcohol consumption and the drunkenness, the vehicle will be immobilized. The driver risks a fine for 2,800,000 pesos up to 44 million pesos, with a license suspension between 1 and 10 years depending on the severity of the case. In addition, the traffic code defines sanctions with the retention of the license placed as a penalty. The company will be investigated for a possible imposition of sanctions for a possible breach of the regulation of the decree. This is the current situation in Cartagena, Colombia, guys. And please, if you're drunk or something, make sure, the party bus you getting in at least, like have all the doors closed, because majority of these bus, they have like all the doors, wide open. Basically, you can climb and get in any place if you want it. A lot of people sometimes, they've been drunk and they just been, dancing, hanging out, like thinking like, like accident, can never happen, but it really can. I mean, it happened in Cartagena. So now, like this family, should be sad because they lose member or, a member of the family. So please, do a favor to yourself, if you're drunk, make sure like, you make everything, you got your common sense already, and you can have a great and amazing time in the city. This is so sad, because you bring like all the time like that I bring, like tourists there or something to the channel, it just made me sad. Don't matter, with which nationality they're from, because I work with tourists and you already know, like I always, trying to express, and trying to give, advice, because I like the tourists that have a great and amazing time in my country, in my city, you know what I mean? But fortunately, that's the current situation in Cartagena, Colombia, guys. I hope you guys like my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I know I've been lost, for a while, but hey, guys, please, send me like, hey, like I say in my last video, I lose my homie, and it's gonna hurt forever. You know what I mean? So I've been like trying to like healing myself, like just trying to like do all the things. You know, I've been busy with all the things, but hey, I never forget about my channel. I never forget about y'all, and every time I can, I will try to bring the best of the best to the channel. You know, like, you know, I always try to do the best for you guys, and I really appreciate, like, even sometimes, you know, I've been gone for a few days, and once I post a video, you guys came back and, you know, like, show me your appreciation. You know what I mean? I really appreciate all of that. So thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for your support. See you soon, y'all. See you next time. This was your boy Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom, 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 boom.